Dear comrades, we are very honored to participate in your national convention. Thank you for your invitation. This has been a very hard year to all of us there in the States, in Europe and all around the world. We have been watching your work with great enthusiasm. You have bring people together, and you have called people that, well, normally didn't have any political intervention to speak up and to build solutions. And your fight against Trump administration and for access to healthcare systems and to a human rights agenda is an example all over the world. Trump administration was a problem not just to you there in the States, but also in Europe and, well, all over the world. We have now more far-right agendas in the political system that attack humans' rights, that attack women, that attack minorities, that attack migrant workers and all over labor workers. And so I think it is really important that we can bring together our beliefs and our strengths to push for alternatives, like some of the alternatives that you are pushing there with your agenda to workers' rights, your agenda for a new Green Deal, your agenda for the rights of minorities. And that is our agenda also. Left Bloco is an anti-capitalist socialist party in Portugal. We are feminists, we are environmentalists, and right now we are the third party in the parliament, in the Portuguese parliament. Our political system is different from yours. We have 8 parties in the parliament, we are the third, and we have been trying to influence how the country is governed, and we have lots of things in common. First and foremost, we think that we must defend workers' rights, every worker's rights, no matter where they were born, whether if they are migrants or not, if they have nationality or not. We need workers' rights. That is what builds justice. And we are also fighting for the right to a house, and that is so important. And the financial system has attacked the rights to people's houses, and so this is a struggle that we also have in common. We have in common the struggle for a new Green Deal, climate. We cannot bargain with climate. We need really to change the policies. And we are happy that the states are now all again in the Paris Agreement, but that is not enough, because you know, as well as we do know, that the Paris Agreement is not enough. And so we need to push for a more progressive agenda, and it's good if you can do it there in the States and we in the European Union, in Europe, and we can do it together. But I would also like to talk to you about 2 struggles that we have that are common, but they are also different. Black Lives Matter was huge for us because we have a problem with racism, structural racism in Portugal and all over Europe. And what we have seen of people going to the streets and demanding equality was so important. From Minneapolis to Lisbon, we are all in the streets. And, well, that cry for help of George Floyd is also the cry for help for so many black people living in Portugal and living all over Europe that are also attacked every day, and yes, they are also killed. And I believe that even if our countries are different, we have been together and we have to push for an agenda in the United Nations human rights about racism and about equality, and we will be together on that fight. But I want also to talk to you about healthcare systems. You don't have a public healthcare system. But, well, in Portugal we have one of the best healthcare systems in the world. We are not a rich country, and we have it. And why? Because we have a public system. A system that, well, it's open to everyone, and it's for free. It doesn't matter if you have money or not, if you have insurance or not, if you were born in Portugal or not. Everyone is being treated in our national health care system. This is a system that was built after our socialist revolution in the 70s. Well, and it has changed all over the years, and we have been struggling with the liberal agenda that has destroyed so many of the rights that the revolution built in the 70s, but we still have that national healthcare system. and we are fighting every day to keep it. And we need a strong agenda everywhere to fight for public healthcare systems. It's a strong thing that you can have, and it's a pillar of democracy. And if the financial system can destroy the healthcare systems, then democracy will not prevail. So I believe that we need to fight for public access to healthcare in the same way that we fight against the abuse of the financial system. And that we cannot do alone. Our healthcare system is under attack, and we need to have rules for the financial system. And you have a big role doing it. You have changed so many things with other progressive and left forces in the States. I believe we can do great work together across the Atlantic. Thank you, and I wish you a very strong national convention.